There is a difference between being liked, being desired, and becoming the woman a man cannot stop thinking about. Some women enter a room and are admired. Others leave a room and are remembered for days. The stars often explain why. Every zodiac sign falls in love through a different doorway. One through mystery, another through comfort, another through challenge, another through admiration he did not expect to need so badly. That is why the same strategy never works on every man. What makes one zodiac sign melt with devotion can make another pull away in silence. If you want him to replay your words in his head at midnight, search for your name in his notifications, and suddenly find the courage to show what he feels. You have to understand the language of his heart, not just his romantic style, but the hidden trigger behind it. Men rarely become captivated only by beauty. They become consumed by a feeling that you see them, a feeling that being around you wakes something inside them they cannot easily replace, a feeling that you are not just another pretty chapter, but the story they are afraid to lose. The secret is not begging for attention. It is becoming unforgettable in the way his sign is wired to love. Some men crave softness but will never admit it. Some need emotional safety before passion can explode. Some want the thrill of pursuit, while others fall hardest when they feel understood without having to explain themselves. Astrology reveals where his pride lives, where his weakness hides, and what kind of feminine energy makes him return again and again, even when he tries to act unaffected. Aries, March 21, April 19th. An Aries man falls fast when he feels energy, fire, and movement. He is not drawn to passivity for long. He wants a woman who feels alive, confident, and slightly difficult to predict. The fastest way to become unforgettable to him is to make every interaction feel charged with spark. Be warm, but never clingy. Be interested, but never too available. Aries is ruled by pursuit, so he needs to feel that winning your full heart means something. Compliment his courage, tease his ego a little, and challenge him in a playful way. He loves a woman who can laugh, flirt, and keep up with his pace without chasing him. The secret tactic with Aries is momentum. Do not let things become dull, repetitive, or emotionally heavy too early. Send a message that excites him, not one that pressures him. Invite him into an experience, not a conversation that feels like a trap. He starts obsessing when he associates you with adrenaline, confidence, and desire. Look your best around him, but even more importantly, radiate self-belief. If he feels that other men could easily notice you too, his attention sharpens. Taurus, April 20, May 20th. A Taurus man does not fall in love with chaos. He falls in love with comfort that feels luxurious, peaceful, and real. He is deeply sensual, but his heart opens more slowly than people expect. To make him think about you constantly, create an atmosphere around yourself that feels grounding and irresistible. Taurus remembers scent, tone of voice, softness, elegance, and the way you make him feel when the world is too loud. He wants a woman who feels feminine without being fake, calm without being boring, and affectionate without being needy. Do not rush him. Taurus withdraws when he feels pushed. The secret tactic with Taurus is consistency mixed with subtle temptation. He becomes attached to what feels safe and beautiful. Dress in a way that feels graceful and tactile. Speak to him with warmth. Feed his senses, good taste, cozy settings, soft perfume, gentle eye contact. Gemini, May 21, June 20th. A Gemini man becomes obsessed through the mind before the heart even knows what happened. If you can make him curious, amused, and mentally stimulated, you are already halfway there. He is drawn to women who are quick, witty, expressive, and emotionally light enough to keep the connection exciting. He loses interest when things become repetitive, overly predictable, or emotionally demanding too early. To make him fall for you, make conversation your magic weapon. Be playful. Surprise him with unusual thoughts, clever observations, and flirtation that feels spontaneous rather than rehearsed. He wants to feel that with you, life becomes more colorful. The secret tactic with Gemini is unpredictability in the most elegant form. Do not reveal everything at once. Let him discover you in chapters. Leave one message unanswered for a little while, then come back with something brilliant, funny, or intriguing. He loves a woman who gives him mental movement. Keep your energy fresh. Change your look slightly. Bring new topics. Mention a random dream, an idea, a song, a strange memory. Gemini starts thinking about you non-stop when he cannot quite guess what you will say or do next. Cancer, June 21, July 22nd. A Cancer man may look guarded, but he falls deeply when he feels emotionally seen. He is not as impressed by surface glamour as he is by tenderness, loyalty, and sincere feminine warmth. To make him fall in love with you, do not perform for him. Connect with him. Listen carefully. Notice the little shifts in his mood. Remember what matters to him. Cancer men are ruled by memory, so the woman who becomes unforgettable is the one who makes his heart feel softer after every conversation. He wants to feel accepted, not judged, safe, not rushed, wanted, not pressured. The secret tactic with Cancer is emotional intimacy without emotional chaos. He starts thinking about you constantly when your energy feels nurturing but never smothering. A thoughtful message, a sincere compliment, a gentle check-in after an important day, these stay with him longer than dramatic seduction. He loves softness, but he also needs reassurance that you are genuine. Never play cold games with Cancer if your goal is his heart. Leo, July 23, August 22nd. A Leo man falls hardest for the woman who makes him feel both admired and challenged. He shines naturally, and many people are drawn to his charisma, but not everyone knows how to hold his attention. To make him obsessed, you must feed his heart, not just his ego. Yes, he loves praise. Yes, he wants to feel special in your eyes. But what truly hooks him is a woman whose admiration feels selective, earned, and genuine. Be radiant in your own way. Leo is magnetized by women who carry beauty, confidence, and a touch of glamour without looking like they are trying too hard. He wants to be proud to stand beside you. The secret tactic with Leo is to make him feel like a king while never acting like a fan. Celebrate his strengths, laugh at his jokes, notice his style, his generosity, his ambition, but keep your own light fully on. He becomes captivated when he realizes you are not dazzled by everyone, and your attention to him is meaningful. Flirt boldly. Look him in the eyes. Let your affection feel warm and generous, but do not overgive too soon. Leo wants romance with sparkle. Virgo, August 23, September 22nd. A Virgo man does not usually fall in love through drama. He falls through trust, quiet admiration, and the slow realization that your presence improves his life. He notices details other people miss, so he is deeply affected by small things done with sincerity. To make him think about you all the time, show depth, intelligence, and self-respect. He is drawn to women who feel composed, thoughtful, and emotionally mature. Virgo may seem reserved at first, but beneath that calm exterior is a man who craves a connection that feels clean, real, and dependable. He is not impressed by chaos dressed up as passion. The secret tactic with Virgo is elegance in the details. Be punctual, mean what you say. Notice the effort he makes. Thank him for the things other people overlook. He falls hard for the woman who recognizes his devotion without forcing him into emotional theater. Keep your appearance refined, your communication clear, and your energy calm. Virgo becomes obsessed when he feels mentally at peace with you and emotionally intrigued by you. Libra, September 23, October 22nd. A Libra man falls in love with beauty, but not only the kind you see. He is captivated by grace, charm, atmosphere, and the feeling that being near you makes life softer, lighter, and more beautiful. To make him think about you constantly, bring elegance into the connection. Speak gently, flirt intelligently, and create emotional harmony instead of pressure. Libra men are ruled by romance, so they respond to a woman who knows how to be warm, feminine, and subtly irresistible. He loves compliments, but even more, he loves feeling that with you, every conversation becomes a little more magical. Harshness, desperation, or emotional chaos push him away faster than silence ever will. The secret tactic with Libra is refined mystery. Let him enjoy your presence, but do not hand him every answer at once. Be stylish in your own way. Pay attention to details, and make the time you spend together feel special rather than ordinary. He starts obsessing when you become associated with beauty, balance, and emotional pleasure. Smile with your eyes. Ask for his opinion sometimes, because Libra loves feeling involved and valued. Let him court you. He needs to feel he is choosing you, not being cornered. Scorpio, October 23, November 21st. A Scorpio man does not fall lightly, and he does not forget the woman who touches him deeply. He is drawn to intensity, mystery, loyalty, and emotional truth. If you want him thinking about you day and night, you cannot be superficial with him. Scorpio can sense falseness faster than almost any other sign. He becomes fascinated when he feels there is more to you than what everyone else sees. He wants depth, but he also wants self-control. A woman who reveals herself slowly, with confidence and emotional intelligence, is far more irresistible to him than someone who gives everything away in the first week. He is attracted to magnetic silence, deep eye contact, and chemistry that feels almost dangerous. The secret tactic with Scorpio is emotional depth without emotional mess. Do not chase him. Do not overshare too quickly. Do not try to make him jealous in obvious ways. Instead, make him curious. Let him sense your strength. Let him feel that your affection is rare, selective, and rooted in truth. Scorpio starts obsessing when he cannot stop trying to understand the layers beneath your calm surface. Show loyalty, be consistent, keep some mystery. When he speaks about something personal, listen fully. When he tests you, stay poised. He falls hardest for the woman who can handle intensity without losing herself. Sagittarius, November 20 to December 21st. A Sagittarius man falls in love with energy that feels free, bright, adventurous, and alive. He is not easily captured by pressure, routine, or possessiveness. If you want him to become obsessed, never make him feel trapped. Instead, become the woman who makes life feel larger when you are around. Sagittarius is drawn to honesty, humor, curiosity, and people who still have their own world. He loves a woman who can laugh easily, flirt naturally, and turn an ordinary moment into a story worth retelling. He wants spark, but he also wants truth. Nothing kills his interest faster than manipulation disguised as romance. The secret tactic with Sagittarius is expansion. Talk to him about ideas, dreams, travel, plans, wild possibilities. Let him see that your energy is not small, clingy, or waiting to be rescued. He starts obsessing when he feels that being with you would not limit him, but inspire him. Keep things light at first, but not empty. Be honest, fun, and a little unexpected. He loves spontaneity, so a playful invitation, a clever joke, or a sudden plan can work wonders. At the same time, do not become too available. Sagittarius values what feels free and chosen. Capricorn, December 20 to January 19th. A Capricorn man rarely falls in love with noise. He falls in love with value. He notices class, reliability, self-respect, intelligence, and the kind of femininity that feels grounded rather than performative. If you want him to think about you constantly, show him that you are not ruled by chaos. Capricorn is drawn to women who seem emotionally steady, purposeful, and quietly elegant. He may act cool at first, but underneath that restraint is a man who deeply craves trust and admiration. He wants to know that the woman he lets close is real, loyal, and worthy of his effort. He does not open quickly because he does not take love lightly. The secret tactic with Capricorn is quiet rarity. Do not over-explain yourself. Do not flood him with emotion too soon. Let your standards speak for you. He starts obsessing when he senses that you are composed, feminine, and not easily impressed. Respect his time, notice his ambition, and appreciate the ways he shows care through effort rather than dramatic words. Capricorn men often reveal love through consistency, protection, and planning. Encourage that by being warm, but never careless with your own value. He falls hardest when he feels that with you, love could be peaceful, private, and lasting. Aquarius, January 20, February 18th. An Aquarius man becomes fascinated by the woman who feels unlike everyone else. He is attracted to originality, intelligence, emotional independence, and a mind that surprises him. If you want to make him fall in love, do not try to force a traditional romantic script too early. Aquarius men pull away when they sense expectation, clinginess, or emotional control. What brings him closer is authenticity. Be unusual, be thoughtful, have your own opinions. Let him see the side of you that is creative, observant, and impossible to reduce to something ordinary. He loves a connection that begins with mental chemistry and slowly grows into something deeper and more intimate. The secret tactic with Aquarius is intrigue through individuality. Share ideas that make him stop and think. Be kind, but never predictable. Show affection in a sincere, low-pressure way, and give him room to breathe. He starts obsessing when your presence feels refreshing, intelligent, and emotionally safe from drama. Aquarius may seem detached, but once he trusts someone, he can become far more emotionally invested than people realize. The key is patience. Do not demand feelings before he has had time to understand them himself. Let him miss you a little. Let him wonder about you. Let him discover that you are warm without being dependent, affectionate without being possessive, Pisces, February 19, March 20th. A Pisces man falls in love through emotion, imagination, and the invisible atmosphere between the people. He is drawn to softness, mystery, kindness, and the feeling that fate itself may have placed you in his path to make him think about you constantly. Connect with his heart before trying to control his attention. Pisces men are highly intuitive. They notice energy, tone, tenderness, and the difference between real warmth and strategic affection. He wants romance that feels soulful. A cold, cynical, or overly practical approach will never hold him for long. But a woman who feels poetic, caring, and emotionally deep can stay in his thoughts for weeks after one unforgettable conversation. The secret tactic with Pisces is emotional enchantment. Be gentle, but not weak. Be dreamy, but not confusing. Share music, memories, emotions, symbols, little things that create a private world between you. He becomes obsessed when he feels that with you, reality becomes softer and more meaningful. Listen to what he does not say out loud. Let your affection feel intuitive. A thoughtful message at the right time, a tender compliment, or a moment of vulnerability can open his heart very quickly.